Integrating quantum bionanotechnology with microfluidics represents a cutting-edge frontier in science, combining the precision of quantum-level control with the dynamic capabilities of fluid manipulation. At its core, this integration aims to exploit quantum phenomena such as quantum coherence and tunneling to enhance the sensitivity and functionality of nanoscale biological devices. When combined with microfluidics, which allows for precise control of fluids at a microscopic level, researchers can create systems capable of performing complex biochemical analyses with unprecedented accuracy. One promising application is in the field of biosensing. Imagine a microfluidic chip embedded with quantum sensors that can detect minute changes in the concentration of biomolecules. By leveraging quantum effects, these sensors can achieve sensitivities far beyond classical limits. This means that even trace amounts of a biomarker could be detected in real time, which is crucial for early disease diagnosis. How does this integration benefit clinical diagnostics? By marrying the high sensitivity of quantum sensors with the efficient sample handling of microfluidic systems, doctors could potentially diagnose diseases at their earliest stages, improving patient outcomes significantly. Another exciting area is the development of quantum lab-on-a-chip devices. These systems can perform a variety of tasks from single-cell analysis to high-throughput drug screening. The quantum aspect can help resolve individual molecular interactions, while the microfluidic platform provides the means to process hundreds or thousands of samples quickly and reliably. For instance, researchers could study the interactions of drugs with cellular components at a quantum level, providing insights that lead to more effective and personalized treatments. What makes these lab-on-a-chip devices so transformative? The combination of precise control and high-speed processing opens up new possibilities in both research and practical application. Environmental monitoring and chemical synthesis are additional fields poised to benefit from this integration. Quantum bionanotechnology can enhance the detection of pollutants at molecular levels, and when coupled with microfluidic systems, it allows for the rapid and continuous analysis of water or air samples. In chemical synthesis, precise microfluidic reactors integrated with quantum-level sensors could monitor reaction pathways in real time, enabling a more efficient and controlled manufacturing process. This could lead to the development of new materials or pharmaceuticals with improved quality and consistency. In summary, integrating quantum bionic technology with microfluidics offers a powerful new toolkit for science and industry. By harnessing quantum effects for heightened sensitivity and combining them with the precision and speed of microfluidic systems, researchers are developing advanced biosensors, lab-on-a-chip devices, and environmental monitors that promise to revolutionize our approach to diagnostics, drug discovery, and chemical synthesis. Could this integration be the key to unlocking breakthroughs that redefine how we analyze and manipulate biological systems? The current advances suggest that the future of this interdisciplinary field holds immense potential for transforming technology and healthcare alike. The Searle effect generator, SEG, is a purported device that claims to produce more energy than it consumes, often described as an over-unity system. It is based on unconventional ideas involving moving magnetic fields and unique material configurations. Proponents assert that the SEG can generate electrical power through novel interactions between magnets and metal rings. However, these claims remain highly controversial and are not supported by mainstream scientific consensus. For instance, supporters of the SEG claim that its rotating magnetic components create a self-sustaining energy cycle that defies conventional energy conservation laws. It's like a water wheel that is said to produce more water flow than is input into the system, a claim that challenges our everyday understanding of how energy works. The SEG is built on theories that suggest magnetic interactions can create an energy output greater than the energy input, a concept known as over-unity. This idea challenges the well-established law of conservation of energy, which states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Proponents argue that subtle physical phenomena may have been overlooked by conventional physics, allowing for such behavior. Nonetheless, the scientific community remains skeptical, as these theories have not been validated through reproducible experiments. For example, some claim that the SEG's design uses specific arrangements of magnets to create a continuous energy loop that in theory produces extra energy. It's like claiming that by arranging batteries in a particular pattern, you can somehow generate extra power beyond what the batteries originally contain. Critics point out that numerous experiments attempting to validate the SEG have failed to produce reproducible results that confirm over-unity behavior. The proposed mechanism conflicts with fundamental principles of thermodynamics, particularly the conservation of energy. Independent tests have not demonstrated the claimed energy gain, leading many experts to classify the SEG as pseudoscience. The lack of empirical evidence under controlled conditions is a major hurdle for its acceptance in mainstream science. For example, in several independent studies, attempts to replicate the SEG's energy output have yielded results consistent with conventional energy losses rather than a net gain. It's like trying to bake a cake with a recipe that promises extra servings, but every time you follow it, you end up with only the expected amount. There is no The SEG concept relies heavily on the idea that specific configurations of magnets and conductive materials can induce unique energy interactions. It is proposed that these magnetic arrangements create unusual current flows and field dynamics that might lead to energy production. However, conventional magnetism and electromagnetic theory do not support the creation of energy from such configurations without an external energy source. The claimed magnetic phenomena have not been conclusively demonstrated under rigorous scientific testing. For example, some designs of the SEG involve a series of rotating magnets arranged around metal rings in an attempt to create continuous electrical output. But practical implementations have not verified these effects. It's like trying to generate electricity by simply spinning a magnet next to a coil. While that works within known limits, claiming it produces extra energy beyond the input defies basic principles. The concept of over-unity, as claimed by the SEG, directly contradicts the first law of thermodynamics, which asserts that energy cannot be created from nothing. In any closed system, the total energy output cannot exceed the energy input, unless external work is performed. This fundamental principle has been validated by countless experiments in physics. As a result, claims of over-unity remain highly contentious and unsupported by standard thermodynamic theory. For example, when conventional devices are measured, the energy produced always falls short of or matches the energy supplied, never exceeding it, as the SEG claims to do. It's like expecting a battery-powered toy to run longer than the battery's charge allows. No matter how cleverly you arrange the circuitry, the toy cannot defy the battery's energy limit. One of the key issues with the SEG is the difficulty in reproducing its claimed effects under controlled laboratory conditions. The lack of consistent experimental results raises questions about the reliability of the reported over-unity performance. Precise measurement and repeatability are essential criteria for validating any new physical phenomenon. Without reproducible evidence, the SEG remains a controversial concept in energy research. For example, attempts to replicate the SEG's performance have often resulted in measurements that align with expected energy losses due to friction and electrical resistance. It's like a magic trick that only works sporadically. If you cannot reliably see the trick performed every time, you remain skeptical of its validity. Even if the SEG could demonstrate over-unity behavior, significant engineering challenges would need to be overcome to scale and stabilize the technology. Practical implementation would require the device to operate reliably under a variety of conditions with minimal energy losses and robust safety measures. Current designs of the SEG have not yet met these practical benchmarks in real-world testing. The gap between theoretical claims and practical, sustainable applications remains a major obstacle. For example, in prototype testing, even slight fluctuations in magnetic alignment or environmental conditions can cause performance to drop below expected levels, undermining the over-unity claim. It's like building a high-performance engine that only works under ideal conditions in a lab, but fails in everyday driving. Without robust engineering, the technology cannot be widely adopted. The idea of free or over-unity energy is highly attractive because it promises unlimited, clean energy that could transform society. This appeal often drives interest in concepts like the SEG, despite the lack of scientific validation. The potential impact of a breakthrough in energy generation is enormous, which is why such ideas continue to captivate public imagination. However, the allure of free energy must be balanced against rigorous scientific scrutiny and evidence. For example, many popular discussions and speculative designs revolve around the SEG, driven by the hope that it could provide a sustainable solution to global energy challenges. It's like dreaming of a car that never needs refueling. While the concept is enticing, it must be proven to work reliably before it can become a reality. Ongoing scientific inquiry aims to explore novel energy phenomena while adhering to the established laws of physics. Future research may focus on uncovering subtle effects or alternative mechanisms that can enhance energy efficiency without violating conservation principles. The SEG remains a controversial subject, but it encourages further investigation into advanced magnetic and thermodynamic processes. Continued exploration, even of controversial ideas, drives scientific progress by challenging existing theories and inspiring innovation. For example, researchers continue to study magnetic interactions and energy transfer processes, seeking any evidence that might lead to new breakthroughs in energy technology, even if it does not confirm the SEG claims. It's like exploring uncharted territory with a map that isn't fully accurate. Each discovery refines our understanding, even if the original hypothesis needs revision.